Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Still ahead on Al TV International, our today's breakfast show of today. And for like couple of days, Egypt has held the international conference for Egyptians abroad to maintain the communications bridge with their expatriates abroad and to keep them always as contributors and as partners in the developmental process inside the country and the homeland. And the slogan of this year's sixth edition of the conference was "From everywhere, Egypt is the destination." So it's a very expressive slogan and title. Would like to shed more light on this. We are delighted to be joined on the studio here today by Mr. Mustafa Kamal Amir, Egyptian writer in Netherlands. Mr. Mustafa, it's a great pleasure having you with us today.
Thanks for having me. Good morning, everybody, everyone watching all Nile TV International. Glad to be here with you.
Yes. So the slogan of this year was really amazing. From everywhere, Egypt is the destination. The sixth edition of this conference, how it really differs from the other editions. This is number one. Number two, out of the slogan, how to understand that Egypt is really keen on and committed to keep the communication bridge between the expatriates and the state and the developmental process inside.
Great. To start with, Egypt is our homeland and our roots. Even if we have a second citizenship for like 20, 30 years, but we still full 100% Egyptian, committed to our people and our leadership. Yeah. Anyway, so this conference that was attended by the Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa and a number of ministers, like 7 ministers of our government. There was great insight and great presentation of what's going on in Egypt to make an update for all the audience and attendance of this conference. There was also many Egyptian abroad coming from America, from States, from Europe, from the Gulf, Arab countries, and also was covered by media, and so everything was fine. So and it's the timing also was very interested that it's combined with election of the Shura Council or the second chamber of Egyptian Parliament.
Yeah, you got me to let me ask you about the contribution and the participation of the expatriates for the Senate election 2025. They drew a wonderful portrait and sent a real positive message to the whole world that they are really committed to their homeland and they are really still interested for all the developmental process inside.
Exactly. Yeah. Egyptian is very unique because if you compare Egyptian with other nationalities melting in different culture. Egyptian, they doing opposite. They are observing the culture, but still keeping their own identity.
You do integrate in the other nationalities, but you never forget your roots.
Yeah, exactly. So half my life I've been abroad, so in Netherlands. And also in UAE, in Dubai and Emirates. So and I also I write it one time that I born in Africa. And worked in Asia and now half my life in Europe and I visit America. So
you gathered different and
so you have deep deep sight over what's going on here and there, so you can really have a good 3D dimension of the whole story.
Yeah. In particular, when we talk about the expatriates or the Egyptians abroad, in particular in Netherlands, They do great efforts to their homeland. And there is this so-called the Egyptian-Dutch Friendship Association. They are really exerting great efforts to keep the roots and communication with their homeland, sending medical delegations to Egypt to in coordination with and collaboration with the Egyptian Health Ministry and etc. Do you
You touched really
know
a
about?
good subject here, because I witnessed this great team. They are helping, yeah, doing cooperation between Holland and Egypt in a medical area. I mean, yeah, they are. Yeah, they have too much activity or too many activities for years, like 20 years. They are busy with doing this. Yeah, we can call it charity or a goodwill activity, and they are doing a great job. I mean, I really send my regard to everyone in this association. We have other association as well, but we need to come together and make so united we stand, divided we fall. So we have to be united, no other way.
And to be united, Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli, he held talks for the conference, and he actually assured the state's interest and how the political leadership of Egypt places as great importance for the expatriates as those who are inside the country. How did you note this through the conference this year, and in particular through the many and various initiatives launched by the state recently? I mean, for real estate, your home in Egypt, your farm in Egypt, your education in Egypt, for the digital education. How did you found such?
I really admire all these initiatives and all this thing, but I believe in numbers. I believe in reality. I believe in progress. So we have to implement what we are saying to have more credibility and you know to break the circle.
Yep.
If we stay in the same circle, I don't know that we are going anywhere. But now we are having. You know, we see that witnessing that Egypt is in the third republic. I see that everywhere. I see that in Alamein. I see this in Sharm el-Sheikh, in everywhere. Wherever you go in Egypt,
yeah,
you
was
find.
my next question concerning the new cities. How you did witness
It's amazing.
this? How
It's
you
amazing.
find it?
I mean, what we are witnessing in Egypt is a miracle.
Mhm.
I visit like 40
It's
countries.
a sort of real development.
It's real development
Yeah.
and very hard circumstance. I mean,
Hard work in spite
you have too many too much problem from in and out.
Yeah.
I mean, wars and conflict
We are
everywhere,
surrounded,
and
yes.
and you have Corona was like 2 years lockdown. Luckily, we're going
We have Gaza war,
through.
we have Yemen and
Eh,
Red Sea.
Everywhere
we
you
have
have you have
Sudan,
many
war in
obstacles,
Sudan,
but
Libya.
I really I'm sending my regard to leadership and President Sisi, because he's very determined and really I don't know this yeah,
Great job.
this man is really amazing. I mean, I support him 100%.
The wisdom, of course, of our political leadership is really clear and crystal clear in all the within the developmental process, and as you mentioned. Also, the trying to attract the expatriates for investment inside and in the homeland. How do you find such investment opportunities inside the homeland?
You have great investment, of course. I mean, you see that.
And the intensives, I mean, offered
Yeah,
to
you
the
have many
expatriates.
intensive and regulation also is more simplified and everything is open in Egypt. The only one I mean, it takes two to tango, right? So, yeah, I'm not a really money-minded guy. Think about money and okay, I'm a writer. I believe in principles. Yeah, okay.
You are a writer, but not
money,
in a fantasy land, of
money
course,
is
yeah?
really good. Yeah, okay. Everybody is interested in profit, money, making money. That's good. But I mean, how to build a nation, how to build a country, that's a different story. It's not a commercial vision. It's something that you really have to build. You have to invest in human as well, not only in a stone or in building. You're building harbors, you're building airports, you're building highways, you're building everything. But in the same time, we have to invest in a human as well. Even yeah, more for second and third generation for Egyptian abroad, because this is our kids, our you know, grandkids. We have to keep them abroad. Otherwise, they will vanish there in the middle of nowhere. I mean, we cannot get them back.
Get them back.
That's a
Never get them
problem.
back.
That's why we have to invest in this. I said, so, yeah, we invest like 400 million to maintain the Suez Canal. We have to invest the same amount to invest in this, in human second and third generation for Egyptian abroad. Not giving them the money, but making programs and you know how to attract
initiatives to attract them to the homeland again.
I mean, to connect them to their homeland or fatherlands.
Yep. Let me hear Mr. Mustafa ask you about the sixth edition of the conference and how it really differs from the other editions of the conference. In particular, as His Excellency Mr. Dr. Badr Abdel Ati, he asserted that they tried to implement the recommendations of the fifth edition. So how it's really so important and essential to always implement the recommendations and not always to just launch and hold conferences without implementing any recommendations?
Great question. I really, you know, the immigration minister was back to the external or affair ministries of Egypt. So I'm asking now, why the Egyptian abroad in Arab states, you know, going back to labor minister, because that was used to be for years. So it missing step here to lift the load from the immigration section in you know from the, so we can move, or so we just link the plane with the car. So this is not flying and this is not moving. So you know that's why maybe I ask also for higher council of Egyptian abroad led by President Sisi. I mean to follow up implementing all the you know the policies and all the vision that we need to help ourselves. So you know, you have like 40 higher council and national council in Egypt. I believe that 15 million people Egyptian abroad, I mean, deserve this one. I mean, otherwise we're you know stuck.
Yes, without a way of being stuck. As Egypt is trying always to keep that communication bridge with their expatriates or with the citizens abroad through such conference or through any or many initiatives. When we say that Egypt is trying really to keep the exchanging experience, knowledge, transfer of knowledge of their expatriates abroad, especially when they are really prominent in many fields. How you find this and how you assess this?
Yeah, I agree with you. But let you tell you something. Who is the greatest Egyptian abroad at the moment?
Now there are so many
I name you the best is Muhammad Salah. Muhammad Salah. Muhammad Salah. No. Muhammad Salah started his journey like 11 years, 12 years ago. But he's doing a great role model for everyone. So Muhammad Salah have to be, you know, named as the greatest Egyptian abroad ever.
He is actually, and he's a great ambassador to Egypt, of course.
I mean,
and he's doing.
To be honest, I mean,
he's done really a great campaign also against drugs for youth, and it was really so of great revenue of added value for the whole youth, because he's really a role model, as you said, not only for the Egyptians, but also for the whole youth, even in London, everywhere.
He's leading by example. I mean, he's doing a success story story and caring for his family. I mean, this guy is amazing. I mean, he's really great. I mean, we have to, you know, admire him and make him a role model for our kids, for our young generation. I mean, Mohammed Salah is the best.
Yeah. Minister of Foreign Affairs Dr. Badr Abdelati also asserted that Egypt is trying, or the state is doing its best to also improve and enhance its services, especially the digital services and the consular services for the expatriates or the Egyptians abroad. How did you find such facilities for the Egyptians abroad, and how it's really essential? I mean, getting documents in shorter time, passports, IDs, etc.
I hope that's going to be in a reality. I mean, okay, we heard Mr. Badr Abdelati is a great minister. He was in Brussels as an ambassador and Luxembourg, so we know him very good. I mean, he's a good guy and he's doing a great job
Germany as well. Yes.
In Germany as well. But you know, yeah, it's good. But I mean, continuity. That's the main point here. That how to implement and to keep going in the same line to find a happy end. Yeah, that's it. I mean.
Well, to find and to approach the happy end, as you mentioned, as a writer, of course, I cannot even go through. So, Mr. Mustafa, what are the expectations from the Egyptians abroad more to get from their homeland?
Well, as I told you,
beyond such recent initiatives or whatever is being offered by these states, I mean, what they are expecting more?
As I told you, Ms. Hanan, we want Supreme Council, higher Supreme Council for the Egyptian road. This is necessity. It's not something that in luxury or whatever. It's a necessity to break through the circle and to get forward. I mean, it's a huge step for our future. Without this higher council led by President Sisi himself, and meeting twice a year or whatever to follow up and to coordinate, because we have a union for the Egyptian abroad. I mean, it's like in winter sleep. You have the parliamentary member also representing the Egyptian abroad. I mean, they are not doing much except one, Ms. Ghada Agami. Okay, and we have many other institutions or they are linked with Asia. So we have to combine this all together to get, you know, the full, you know, I mean, that's have to be. It's must actually. But I asked for this many years, but I hope that I find the ears to do it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I hope that happen in soon. I mean, it will be soon, whatever. But I am here talking to President Sisi himself. Mr. President, you are the greatest on earth. Please help us to make this our dream come true.
Well, this is a clear message to the head of state and out of Nile TV International. And how is the regularity of such conference for the expatriates or the Egyptians abroad is really essential? You find it your point of view?
Yeah, I don't get the point, but I will try to. I'll try to. You mean that how to link the Egyptian abroad with?
No, I mean how it's important to hold such conferences in a regular and in a continuous way. I mean, this year and next year in the same time, and there was only also a chain of conferences under the slogan of "We Can." Egypt can, Egypt can, or Masr Tastati'a, yes, for all the expatriates, the expertise of the expatriates abroad. So how you find it it's essential for exchanging experience and...
It's a great step in a long way. I mean, we have to do it in the right way. Don't fight, just do it right. That's my motto. So, yeah, I don't know, but anyway, I mean, we have a lot of potential we have a lot of capability, and yeah, how we make it together. That's the point. Yeah, maybe we have to forget about talking about ourselves. Maybe we're talking as a we, as a team, as a group, as a family, whatever. So in this time, and yeah, if we reach this point, maybe we can go further. I mean, the higher council will clean our home from all the client obstacle here and there and balloons and whatever. It's like yeah, carnival. I don't
Yeah,
like, you know, fake people. I like to
people.
be real. That's
Yeah.
it.
And I'm not gonna fight. I'll try to do it in the right way, right away. And unfortunately, we ran out of time. Mr. Mustafa
Excellent.
Kamal Amir, Egyptian writer in Netherlands. It was a great pleasure really having you here, and thanks you.
For me too.
Many thanks for your insights and for your
Thank you
views.
very much,
for
and Tahya Masr.
تحية مصر.
Long life Egypt.
Long Egypt.
Thank you,
And many
everyone.
thanks.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
have enjoy your stay. And
Yeah, I'm
safe
at home.
back.
I'm at home. I'm at
course.
home. Yeah, thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, and now we have to watch a report for the Suez Canal Economic Zone, as it's an independent body of the special natural responsible for developing its regions and attracting investments to establish agricultural, industrial, and service projects, so that the economic zone would be among the most attractive areas for investment worldwide by 2025.